Hi guys, I'm back with another video. This one is about Parenting 101, and this topic is about tips I wish I would have known with my newborn. Now, a little bit about me if you're new to my channel. I have two children, my son who will be 5 in July and my daughter who is 18 months old. So I haven't been a new mom for a while now, but there are tips that I wish I would have known back then, back in 2009 when my son was just a newborn. So let's get to it. Tip number 1, babies don't need that much stuff. And I know when you're a first time mom, you want to go out to Babies R Us and buy the whole display there, like from the crib to the rocker to the glider to like all these different things, the bedding, the curtains, like all that stuff. And honestly, babies don't need, they don't even care about that. It's more for the parents or for show. One of my tips that now is so convenient, back then in 2009, Facebook was there and all that stuff, but it wasn't what it is now. It's so totally changed. And now you can go to like these Facebook groups and they sell like they're used, slightly used. I mean, some babies don't even use it at all, but they bought it and they sell like their rocker, or not the rockers, their swings and their bouncers and all these different things, and you can buy them off there, and you don't feel as bad buying like the whole, you know, the new one. You just buy it slightly used and you can see if your baby likes it or not. And so that's my tip. I would have gone to there and, you know, bought the swing from there, or the bouncer from there, or stuff like that from there, and you know, used it, and if they liked it, great. If not, good. I didn't spend that much money on it. You kind of understand? So that's just my tip for new moms. I know you want to go out and buy all new stuff, but believe me, sometimes they grow too quick and they don't even use it half the time. So yeah, that's my tip number 1. Okay, so for tip number 2, cherish the moments, the crying, the screaming, the poop explosions. You are going to go through so many poop explosions that you're like, what is wrong with my child? It's normal, and it only lasts for a little bit of time. I remember when my daughter, she was pooping so much. I'm like, what the heck? When does this ever end? And it does. I mean, she poops now, of course, but it's not so crazy down her leg, up her back, in her hair. Like, it doesn't happen anymore. So cherish the moments, take pictures, laugh about it. It's gonna get better. It's not gonna be like that all the time. Or if they cry at night, or if they don't sleep at night, just know it's not going to be like that forever, and it's going to get better. Believe me, it's going to get better. So just cherish it. And I know it's hard, especially if you're going through it right now, the sleepless nights and the crying. It's hard to think about the future and how it's going to get better, but it will get better. Just take tons of pictures, even in the funny, even when you want to cry, take a picture, take a video of the moment, and save it and cherish it, because when they get older, those are the memories that you're going to have, and those are things you can tell your children and laugh about. Like, you had a poopy explosion when we were here and it went all up your back and on the car seat and stuff like that, and at the moment you're like so frustrated, but those are the memories you have. So that's my tip number 2, is just cherish the moment. Babies sleep a lot. Now, when you're a first time mom, you're so paranoid, and when they're sleeping, you're like, oh my god, are they okay? And you're checking if they're breathing. You're putting your ear on their mouth to hear them breathe. You're like looking at their stomachs to see if it's going up and down. But they are okay. Just calm down. Calm down. They are okay. They're gonna sleep a lot. Sleep with them. Just lay down, sleep with them, take a nap. Now, it's harder if you have more kids, of course, but I'm talking about new moms. New moms, it's just you and your son or your daughter. Lay down with them. It's okay. The dishes can wait, the laundry can wait. It's alright. Lay down, get your rest. Cherish those moments. Again, it's okay. Now, with my daughter, it's kind of hard because my son is like running around or whatever. But when you're a new mom, you'll remember those moments, so just do that. And my tip number 4, this one is near and dear to my heart. It's about breastfeeding. With my son, I wanted to breastfeed. That was my agenda, was to breastfeed. But I still bought bottles, I still bought formula, and I had it conveniently there. But I shouldn't have done that. So basically, breastfeeding is going to be hard, and I didn't realize how hard it was. And I guess being a new mom, your hormones are going crazy, your stress level, you have no sleep. So I tried breastfeeding my little boy, and it didn't work out at the end. We lasted for 2 weeks, and then I just was tired and I couldn't do it anymore, and I gave up. So my tip is to you, it's going to be hard, it's going to be tiring. You're going to have to breastfeed that baby every single hour, every 2 hours, every time they're hungry, every time they cry. You have to breastfeed that baby. Don't give them a bottle the first 2 weeks. Don't put them on a schedule or anything like that. Yeah, you and that baby have to be together. He or she has to be on that boob for a long time, basically every hour, every day for those 2 weeks. One, to promote your milk flow. A lot of people say, I never had milk. Well, it's because your baby wasn't on the boob that long. You know, you put in for 10 minutes and then give them a bottle and expect your milk to stay, you know, full, or you expect to have more milk. But that's not the way it works. Your baby needs to be on your boob constantly. And I wish I would have known this with my son, not to give up and do your research. I didn't do any research with my son, and I should have. But yeah, that's something that if you really want to breastfeed, if that's what you really want to do your research. Know that it's going to be hard. Know that he's going to be on your boob all the time, and just have support. Try to get support from your family, your friends, or your husband. Get that support that you need. So that is my tip number 4. Okay, so tip number 5 is actually a daddy tip. I asked my husband to give me a tip that he wished he would have known with our son, and he said that no matter how frustrated you get, remember that it's not your child's fault. It's not your baby's fault. The baby doesn't know. The baby is learning how to be a baby and a human, basically. So it's not your baby's fault. Yes, you're going to get frustrated, but don't take it out on your child. Just know that things will get better again, and just realize that it will pass. So that is his tip that he wanted to say, for me to tell you guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to my channel. I am doing more videos now, so subscribe to my channel, like it, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.